Fallout 76 is where we are. I'm Ghost Robo, and I'm taking you somewhere super freaking cool today. What if I told you that there was a water park in Fallout 76? I was hunting for really sweet spots in the game and trying to explore the far reaches of the map when I got to play a bunch of the new online experience, and I came across this. In the northern portion of the map, there was this crocodile alligator guy and a whole bunch of water, and it looked like a water slide, and I was like, that's kind of weird. Maybe it's like a statue or a hotel or something of the sort. No, it's a full freaking water park. Wavy Willards is near the northern section of the map, the topmost part of this West Virginia space, and it is so freaking cool. So I made my way up there. As you can see, it was pretty intense from the start. There were scorchers everywhere, and I found a couple of other wasteland warriors as well, but I was trying to avoid them and stay away to just explore and take in the sights, soak up the fun, if you will. I'm a huge Disney fan, so the idea that they put something similar in the game, so freaking awesome. We got the Slither Slide, but most importantly, well, this Scorch is trying to take our view, but we have the Crocodile Mountain, which is the epic water slide centerpiece of this park. I was just at Six Flags Great America, and the water park there is pretty freaking awesome, so I wanted to see how fun and fresh this one was. The water a little dirtier than you may have expected. So I went in the basement to see what was up and explore around. A lot of pipes, a lot of inner workings, and again, a lot of Scorched. I had some pretty good guns by this point. I think I was about level 7 right here. But a Scorched Wanderer with a crown says hello. We put him to bed real easily, and people are attacking me. I'm just trying to enjoy the water park and explore and see what's going on, test out the rides, see what we can find, and enjoy like a nice day of reprieve in the wild wasteland. But Cartoons and Jehovah and a few others did not want me to have a pleasant day. I bought my pass and I was still being harassed, so this felt a little bit unfair. But hey, nonetheless, Crocodile Mountain awaits, and I had to see it. These dudes like, can you just... I just want to ride the rides. Let me go, please. Okay, I think that they have forgotten about me at least for a second, or at least I've forgotten about them, and we're going to get on the track. So I wanted to run this thing from start to finish and see if we could get into the crocodile's mouth. There are the Slither Slides over there. I think there's only a couple attractions at this park, but it's still like such a great piece of map and such a great piece of game. And there are quest bases here as well. You'll see the start of one in a bit. It's interesting because you can kind of wander and run anywhere and everywhere, but then you will be drawn to different parts of the map on specific quests, on side quests, on world events, and just sort of like hunting around with either your group or solo to look for others, to look for secrets, to look for Crocodile Mountain. So I thought this was so awesome that you can actually run the rail, run the water. There's no water in it, but you can run where the water would be. And just such a cool spot on the map. I think it was my favorite place that I found, and one that you're definitely going to want to explore as soon as you get in on the beta or the full game. Head up north to Wavy Willards. You won't regret it. We're in here, and this is pretty cool. There's actually some traps laid down there for people who are just trying to run and get to the end. It will mess you up. A lot of ammo up here, which is interesting. And again, Jehovah, just what are you doing? A lot of blood here. Blood in the water. But a stim pack and some mentats, a nice chair that we could sit and enjoy, frag grenades, a basketball, a bear trap. This place is loaded, so a lot of good stuff here. Cartoons is bouncing the ball. They're trying to get me in the trap. It's pretty hard to be killed if people want to harass you, and this is a good example of that as well. Like PvP-wise, if people are trying to troll you or be a punk, they can't. The chip damage they're doing, and we're all about the same level, all 6, 7, 8, is so negligible. Like, it's kind of frustrating that they're following me and won't stop. But Cartoons, I wish you'd leave me alone. We've been to a bunch of events together. We get along great. We've done stuff together. Take a chill pill. I have it. My character has like this weird worms disease right now, so I'm already under siege from sources I can't see. I don't need to be attacked by people as well. It's just not fair. I'm just trying to enjoy the water park and have a day. I caught some freaking worm disease from the water park. So maybe it's not the cleanliest place. Don't bring your family. Definitely not your children. Cartoons with the machete. What are you doing? Okay, so we ran the whole ride. It's weird that there's zebra boats inside of the Crocodile Mountain. Mr. Maddie Plays, can you please help? Please take these people out. I just want to splish splash in the wave pool. They've got a nice Cobra head and a UFO. Very clever. It's like a smorgasbord of weird Fallout paraphernalia mixed with a water park. Such a brilliant place and such a brilliant idea. There's another snake over there. This is a very big like theme, these snakes. And I'm sure there's probably a few more details to find. A lot of Nuka-Cola machines. They're empty, but there are a lot around, and even a lot of like stands, and it shows you like, hey, there was like food here, and you could buy souvenirs here. Just really cool. I think amusement parks and games are so underused. I'm so glad there's one here. It's like one of my biggest dreams, honestly, is like amusement parks and games. Detroit Become Human had like this pirate like theme park thing, and you didn't really get to do a whole lot with it, but a bit, and I thought that was so sweet. So once I saw that there was the potential for a park in Fallout 76, that's why I beelined straight to the top of the map. I love his big tongue, too, how it's hanging down. Some Scorched laying about that we defeated already. We strewn them around Willard's. I'm in the Lazy River currently, so another attraction. I guess there are quite a few. The Wave Pool, the Lazy River, the Slither Slides, the Big Croc Mountain, and we do have a handyman over there after I take out this Scorched Wanderer who is going to initiate a side quest for us that we'll check out. You'll notice that I didn't use much V.A.T.S here at this point in the game. I was like, I am full blown on the just like aim and shoot mechanics. I like those a lot. Miss Annie, what's up?
You there? Here to find Freddy? His father. He put a tracker on Freddy that the lovely boy could not remove. But on that terrible day, it stopped. The policemen, they tried. It was simple. Clues were found here.
Huh.
Then came all of this. My Freddy, he was not found. He could live, no? You live, so he could. Such a clever boy. Now, maybe a man. Such a long time to wait for word of mon petit chou. But Nanny, she cannot bypass privacy protocol. To enter the security office is unauthorized.
Alright, so we got to get to the security office. Basically, there was some sort of crime scene or something of this sort. This cold case. There were clues about. Freddy had this device that could not be removed. It's a little hard to hear, and I will say, like, there is a lot of information overload at points when you're trying to pay attention to side quests. You've got people attacking you. You've got, you know, some different robots talking. You've got maybe a radio on. It can get really chaotic. Oh, also a pool. Okay, so this is actually like a really fully featured park. Anyhow, there can be like information overload, and sometimes it's hard to be in the world and experiencing the world, and also like quiet on the set and pay attention to like what's exactly going on. I definitely need to learn like how to separate things a little better, and it's something that if you are going to try to take the solo path, you're going to have to work at to like make sure that things aren't overlapping, make sure that you're just really trying to pay attention. That is the security office we need to get to. I did not have a chance to pursue this quest fully because it does require a better lockpick skill for me to get into that employees only section, and then for me to access the terminal and pursue Freddy, who is missing. But as soon as we get access to the full game, we'll have to do that. I'm going to stim pack up to save from this illness, and Wavy Willard's a wonderful place. A little bit diseased, a little bit dangerous. There are Scorched around. It's not as happy-go-lucky as Willard wants you to think it is, but it's one of the coolest things on the entire map, and I had to show it to you. The parking lot, not as exciting as the water park, but I was hunting for the coolest places in the game, and I think this just might be one of them. It definitely is my favorite spot. Wavy Willard's, a water park in Fallout 76, so freaking awesome, and there's still so much to explore. We've got residential areas, industrial areas, we've got the Mothman Museum over on the western coast, we've got the Greenbrier where I went in the center. It looks like a drive-in down south, caverns, and a whole lot more. But when you get Fallout 76, you're definitely going to need to travel to the northern portion and visit Wavy Willards. It's so freaking sweet that they put a water park in this wasteland. I loved it. And I've got a whole lot more of the game. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed and want more Fallout 76. If you have a specific question or a specific thing you want to see, definitely let me know. I'd love to bring it to you. We're going to keep the content coming at a steady stream. That's a Wavy Willard reference. And it should be a super fun time. I kind of can't believe that they threw this in there because it's so anti like everything around. Like, look how dead and just blah. And then they've got this water park that obviously doesn't have the water anymore, and maybe it has some wormy diseases and a whole lot of bear traps and explosives. But it's a relic of a time long forgotten. And at one point, it was the hippest, hottest spot in all of West Virginia. We've got more West Virginia to explore, so I'm going to get going. Until then, everybody, thanks so much for watching. A fantastic day. Drink some hot chocolate. I love ya. Fallout 76, pretty freaking cool, and Wavy Willard's my favorite spot in the game so far. I loved it a lot, and I hope you did too. Until next time, thanks again. We will see you all later.